Good morning and welcome to Inside Texoma. I'm News Channel 6, Melissa Kakarika. Today we're joined by BJ Dunn, who is the Executive Director of the Clay County Chamber of Commerce, and KJ Davidson, who is the Turkey Fest Team Chairman. If you haven't guessed, we are talking about Turkey Fest, which I can't believe is time for another year, the 10th year, right?
It is.
Tell us a little bit about kind of Turkey Fest, how this all got started 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's our 10th year, so we're really excited about that. It benefits our community. The Chamber of Commerce, as you mentioned, puts it on, and this year we're going to have 10 teams, so we're really excited about that. We've got a lot of ranches that are on board to help us out, and of course the festival and all that, and I'll let you talk a little bit about that or anything I missed as far as what it's about.
Well, it is. It's an opportunity for our community to come together. And everyone does. Clay County is a family, and we all pitch in and we all work hard. And Clay County Turkey Fest brings in area businesses together, and it also brings in outsiders so that our businesses profit from that. And so it's just a way, it's a major fundraiser for the Chamber. It's one of our biggest fundraisers. And it allows us to help other people in the community, the Boys and Girls Club, the Pioneer Association. There's been numerous things that we've done to help the community through our Turkey Fest funding.
It also kind of just helps get people out to Clay County, right, to see everything you have to offer.
Exactly. Sure. It's an awesome town,
yeah.
And everyone should come.
So it's going to be going on over the course of a couple days, right? Usually it lasts a few days.
It actually lasts for us from Wednesday through Sunday. The professional teams arrive on Wednesday, and they'll start hunting on Thursday. And then, of course, anybody that's interested in hunting in the Battle of the Beards can start hunting on Wednesday as well.
Okay, so that's the 6th, and then it kind of runs through the 10th with the big festival being on April 9th this year, right?
Yes, right. We do have a festival. There's all kinds of things to do for everyone in your family. If you're looking for something to do on a Saturday, we have you covered. There's a lot of free activities so that you don't have to have a lot of money. We have live music, and it's just a huge festival.
So 10 years ago when this all came together, what was the motivation? Just getting people out to Clay County? Was it celebrating the turkey? What kind of got this going?
Well, I think several of those things. One, we wanted people just to come to Clay County and see what we have to offer. It was to promote our businesses, and along with that, our ranches that give back by being host. So just awareness, and it's just continued to grow. Of course, Clay County is known for the Pioneer Union, and so this is another festival that brings people in. It's different, but yet the community atmosphere is the same. You have those volunteers that make it happen.
And very family friendly, right? Something you've kind of touched on is that it really just brings the family and the community together.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Well, we're going to talk a whole lot more about Turkey Fest and all of the individual events that are going to be coming up when we come back to Inside Texoma. Can't get enough Inside Texoma? Well, if you want to see previous episodes of Inside Texoma, just head to newschannel6now.com and click the link for Inside Texoma. From local events to a how-to guide of News Channel 6 digital media, we've got a lot of episodes you'll enjoy. And don't forget, you can also watch Inside Texoma on our new News Channel 6 News app, which you can download in the Google Play Store or Apple iTunes Store. And if you want to be on Inside Texoma, just reach out to News Channel 6 with your idea. We would love to have you on the show. See you Sunday mornings on Inside Texoma. Welcome back to Inside Texoma. We're talking about Turkey Fest with KJ Davidson and BJ Dunn. And of course, the big part of Turkey Fest is the festival. We mentioned earlier it's going to be going on April 9th this year. Tell everyone what they can expect.
A lot of fun. It's a big day. Our festival starts at 10 and it goes until 4. We have a ton of food vendors, retail vendors. We have a huge kids activity area. There are several different things that are free for the kids. And then we also offer, we have a carnival area that they can get an armband for $10. And there's several bounce houses, zip line. There's just a lot for kids to do. We have a free mechanical bull for them to ride. And then we have live music as well. Pat Waters and the Chain Link Band will be there performing all day. We have several different things going on that day. Do you want to tell them about the senior barrel race?
Yeah, so any senior in the county there's 3 to a team. So we've encouraged our high schools in the county to participate in that because it gives them opportunity for a scholarship. I believe it's $1,000 per.
It's $1,500
per team. So each kiddo would win $500, and it's based on, they race, but it's not on horses. So people think it's actually a barrel that looks like a turkey or something along those lines, and they do a race. And their outfits and their creativity are also judged. So those kids usually come up with some pretty fun outfits. And,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Now, of course, there's a lot of turkeys at Turkey Fest too, right?
Well, this year, unfortunately, we had no one to house our live turkeys.
Okay.
So we have no live turkey races.
Oh.
But there will be turkeys to see when the teams bring in their turkeys for the last weigh-in, which is at 1 o'clock on Saturday at the festival. So they won't be a live turkey, but they will be a turkey.
You will see a turkey of some sort there. Now, something else going on this year is a cook-off, right?
Yes.
Yes, so we've had a cook-off in the past, but we really wanted to, again with our 10 years, to really get this back going. So there is a championship Turkey Fest cook-off that's going to be held on Saturday. If you're interested, you need to register by 5 o'clock on Wednesday, the 6th with BJ at the chamber, and then I think there's forms on our website as well.
Yes.
There's 4 categories: beans, brisket, chicken, and ribs. Turn-in times are on that application, and we're just hoping we have, I know there's a lot of guys out there that are already excited, some ladies that are coming to cook, so we're just really excited about that. It'll be, people can come by, sample. There's also going to be a judging of their actual cook area, a people's choice, so they bring their own theme and dress up their booth, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. We're excited to have this added on this year.
Absolutely, and I know also the Henrietta VFD also kind of does a street dance after the whole festival, right?
Yes, they do. I'm not sure who is performing this year. They haven't.
Elena Kay.
Elena Kay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Elena Kay.
Awesome. They come in after we're done because we leave the festival and we go get ready for the banquet. So we wanted people to have something else to do to stay with their families, and the volunteer fire department offered to come in and set up a street dance. So they have a street dance and they have food as well, and it is a great time.
Any other big changes this year, things people need to know before they head out?
No, not other than the cook-off. That's the big change. The festival is just is for the whole family, and so we want people to understand that it's not just about turkey hunting. If you're not a turkey hunter, it's okay. There's something to do. There's stuff for women to shop. There's stuff for everyone to eat, and there's things for kids to do. There's a lot of free activities. We have a pie eating contest. So there are a lot of things going on, and we have a lot of sponsors that sponsor Turkey Fest to be able to pull this kind of festival off. And we just wanted to say thank you to Curse Feed. They sponsor the children's area. Fidelity Bank sponsors the music, and then ESCO, Patterson RV, Four Stars Auto Ranch, and Birdwell and Clark Ranch are also sponsors for that event.
Okay, now the festival itself, again, going to be on the 6th at the Henrietta Courthouse Square. This normally draws, what, thousands of people?
Yes, we've had 5,000 plus in attendance for the last few years.
Anything they need to know about directions, parking, anything for festival day when they get there?
Just park wherever you can. As long as it's legal, we're okay with it. But there's no fee to get in. There's no entrance fee, so just come on out, bring your family. The more the merrier.
Yeah, lots of fun, family fun, like you said, something for everybody. All right. We'll be right back. As you mentioned, hunting is, of course, a big part of this. There are other events that go on with Turkey Fest outside of the big festival. We'll talk about that when we come back. Welcome back to Inside Texoma. We're talking about Turkey Fest with BJ Dunn from the Clay County Chamber of Commerce and KJ Davidson, the team chairman. Okay, so we talked about the festival, which is kind of what everyone knows, but there's a lot of other things that go into this. Hunting, of course, is the center of Turkey Fest. Tell us about how the hunting teams work.
So the teams are the professional teams that come into Clay County, and this year, as we mentioned, it's our 10th year, so we're going to have 10 teams. And they actually stay with some of our host ranches. They'll start, they arrive on Wednesday, and we have a roost for them, and just gives them an opportunity to meet their ranches, you know, just it's kind of our kickoff for Turkey Fest, if you will. And then, so then they start their hunting on Thursday morning. And then we have turn-in times to bring their birds in at 1 and at
Noon and 7.
Or noon and 7, sorry, 1's on Saturday. I got ahead of myself. But noon and 7. So along with those professional teams, the Battle of the Beards, which I'll talk a little bit about later, those people will be turning in their birds as well. The game warden is there to help do our scoring, which that's how they come up with the championship teams. So this year, our 10 teams is, we have TNT Outdoor Explosion. They're our defending champs. So these guys, there's a lot of kind of elbow, and you know, it's a fun thing for them and for their shows. We have Mojo, Hunting the World, Huntco, The Resistance TV, Blue Collar Bow Hunter, Drop Zone, American Valor, Turkey Mafia, and Double Lung. Some of these have been coming since the beginning. We have one brand new team this year that he's been with us as a cameraman, but now has his own show. And I've been daily contact with these teams, and they're so excited. They feel privileged to get to come and just enjoy the hunting so much. So.
And for those who don't know, these are pro teams. They have to have a show. What are the requirements?
Yeah, so they have to have their own TV show. And like I said, that helps promote Clay County, along with them having a great place to film some great turkey hunting. And in years past, especially last year, we had a lot of birds, and they got some really good film time from their time here. So
that's great. And of course, you mentioned Battle of the Beards. So if you're not a pro team, you don't have your own show.
That's right.
You can still do it.
And it has absolutely nothing to do with facial hair. We get that a lot, but no, that's not it. So that is for anybody. There's a youth division and an adult division. You must have your Texas hunting license, or Oklahoma if you choose to hunt in Oklahoma or anywhere else.
With a turkey stamp.
Yes, with the turkey stamp. And basically, you just have to register. It's $25 for adults, $15 for kiddos. You must register by Wednesday, the 6th at 5 o'clock, I believe. And then you just do your hunting, and then at the turn-in times, you can bring in your bird, have it scored. Pierce Sales has been so gracious to be our sponsor, and there's a $1,000 cash prize overall. So whoever brings in that biggest bird will get $1,000. There's $100 for the adult, $100 for the winner, and then $100 also for the landowner. So yeah, so I'm excited about that.
Is there any limit on the number of teams that can do Battle of the Beards? Like the World Champions, there's 10 teams. Is it just open to anyone?
Yeah, it's just individuals on the Battle of the Beards. So they're allowed to bring in however many, 2 birds, you know, as their license is required, you know, whatever their stamps are. Now, I will say the game warden, you know, he's going to check those birds, he's going to score them, but, you know, please make sure everything's on the up and up with your HIP certification and anything else that you need for that license, because it's got to be a legal bird to be counted in the competition.
Okay, now another big part of this is the Full Strut Banquet and Auction. Tell everyone what that is.
Well, the Full Strut Banquet is a huge dinner and auction, and it is the biggest draw for Turkey Fest as far as the fundraising goes. We have a silent auction that everything there is donated by area businesses and individuals in Clay County and surrounding counties. And then we also have items there from the teams. The teams bring with them so many dollars worth of merchandise to auction off as well. And so we do that in the silent auction. The banquet is a huge banquet, and it's beautifully done by Creative Elegance. The decorations, we have prime rib, smoked turkey. We have several different food stations. We've got more food than you could ever imagine there. Tickets are $50 per person, and you have to buy them before the banquet. We also have a live auction there, and that's where you bid on a team. All the 10 teams that KJ mentioned earlier will be there, and they're going to be auctioning themselves off for a hunt. So the next morning you can go out with them and go hunting to get yourself a turkey. So the highest bidder wins, and it's a lot of fun when they start bidding back and forth against each other.
Yeah, it seems like a very kind of elegant night as far as that goes. What's the atmosphere like for those who haven't been?
It is elegant, but it's casual, but it's just it's a good time to kind of the teams and the ranches and then all of us that help put it on just have that few moments just to kind of reflect and just enjoy a few moments of it's a little bit slower paced, and we just all kind of get to reflect on what we've done and the funny stories and that kind of thing, because there's always something that happens throughout the week that's it's just a lot of fun.
Now, is that when the winners are announced at the banquet?
It is. The winners are announced there for the pro teams and then also for the Battle of the Beard. The winner of the Battle of the Beard actually gets 2 tickets to the banquet, and so they can come with a guest, and they will be recognized there as well. And Capital Farm Credit is very gracious enough to sponsor that banquet for us, so it can be bigger and better than ever this year.
Now, you mentioned the prize for the Battle of the Beards. Is the pro teams, is it just bragging rights? What do they win?
They win a belt buckle for each of them, and that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That was we added that a couple of years ago, and yeah, they like to win those and wear them proudly. So
I'm sure.
Yeah.
People in Clay County are used to belt buckles, but people outside of Clay County don't always wear belt buckles. So for the ones that won last year, that's their first time to have one, and the previous year as well. So they were very excited to get to have a belt buckle. And then they also get trophies as well.
Yeah.
So a big night. Which night is the banquet and auction?
It's on the night.
Saturday night at 6:30.
Okay, and how do they get the tickets again?
They can get them at the chamber office, the Caboose, downtown Henrietta.
Okay, well, we're going to talk a whole lot more about Turkey Fest when we come back. Welcome back to Inside Texoma. Once again, I'm Melissa Kakarika, joined by BJ Dunn and KJ Davidson as we talk about Turkey Fest. Let's break it down for everyone so they can get their plans ready. The big festival, of course, on the 9th. So what time do they need to be ready to go?
They need to be ready and waiting at 10 o'clock in the morning. Our vendors will already be set and ready, but we open for the public at 10 and it goes until 4. But don't leave after that because the street dance will be shortly after. So there is something to do all day long.
Now, there's also a magician, right? That's something
Yes,
this year.
the magician will be on the courthouse square. That's free for the kiddos, along with, I think BJ mentioned, the mechanical bull is also free. So there's a lot of free things, and then also the area for the kiddos that has the wristbands.
Yeah, we kind of mentioned all the food, carnival rides, just the family fun, right?
Yes.
You're looking at some video from previous years. I mean, this is a pretty accurate depiction, right, of what it's going to look like.
Absolutely. And it just gets bigger and better every year. Every year we have more vendors and more food and better bands, and it just gets bigger and better.
Okay, and if you want to still register for the cook-off that we mentioned earlier, you can do that, right?
Yes. Register by 5 o'clock on April 6th. It's $150. If you register after that, you still can, but there's an increase of $50, so it's $200. Brookdale Midwestern is sponsoring that for us, so there's going to be a $250 add-on for the winner, along with some great prizes for each division. So I think it's going to be a great time. There's already a bunch of talking, so a lot of bragging rights there.
You guys have talked a lot about the sponsors. Just talk about the community support for this event out in Clay County.
The community support is huge. We have numerous local sponsors as well. People just in and around our community that donate money. We have Boss Gobblers and Goblin Toms, and that's what we call them when they donate. And They get banquet tickets and invitations, special invitations to all the behind-the-scenes things that go on, and we couldn't do it without our local sponsors.
And this is just a big event. I mean, what does it mean to the community members? I'm sure people come up to you all year long and say, when is Turkey Fest this year?
Yeah, we're growing each year, and that's our goal, is just to grow, increase our funds so we can do things. Anybody who's been down Highway 82 in front of our caboose, there's a big marquee, and that's one of the things we've used for the money from Turkey Fest. And then we're able to put sporting events or birthdays, those kind of things up on that marquee. And then we've got some projects coming up that Turkey Fest will be paying for, and that's some outside signs on each of our communities in Clay County. We're going to start in Henrietta using some bricks from our new brick factory and having a welcome sign on each end of town. And then we're going to branch that out to our other towns in the county. So that's where some of those funds are going.
So a lot of hard work, but well worth it. Just talk about, what does it take all year to put this on? A lot of preparation, right?
Yeah, it takes all year. The Chamber of Commerce, of course, spearheads it. It's a working board. Lots of hours go in. And then we keep fine-tuning it. So we've got our subcommittees. I rolled off the board last year, but I'm still a committee chairman. And the bigger it gets, the more people you need involved. And so kudos to all those. We've just tons of people in the community that have their little niche that they jump in and help.
We're looking at the website, which is new this year, right?
Yes, it is new. DesignWorks came on board with Turkey Fest this year, and they have created us a new website, hopefully more user-friendly and unique, and so we are excited about that. They're also going to be creating us a chamber website, so you can be looking for that shortly.
Okay, now what's the web address for people when they type it in?
Clay County Chamber, no, I'm sorry. ClayCountyTurkeyFest.com.
Okay, and it looks like there's different tabs there. You can kind of get all the information you need, whether it's about Battle of the Beards, festival, cook-off, pretty much any of the different kind of subcategories, right?
Mm-hmm. And our Facebook page, too, has those links up. So if you need any information or you're cruising around on Facebook, come by and check us out.
And lots of pictures that you can look at if you want to get pumped up by looking at pictures of years past, right?
Yes, yes.
You can also print out our entry forms and pay on our website through PayPal, so that kind of makes it more convenient.
Okay, so you definitely want to check that out. A lot of resources.
Yes.
Anything else you want people to know about Turkey Fest this year?
Just come out and see us. We get so excited. We all have numerous Turkey Fest items of clothing in our closets, but it's fun to see. We have merchandise for sale, and it's just fun to see throughout the year. People wearing Turkey Fest. Mm-hmm. We see it everywhere, and so we're excited about that. We're proud of our community, and we're ready to show it off.
Are these some new shirts this year, or are these Turkey Fest shirts from years past?
This was last year's Turkey Fest shirt, and this being our 10th year, we're really, again, with our 10 teams, and if you haven't come out, come on out. If you have, come back. Just something a little bit different, bigger and better. Every year is our goal.
Great. Okay, so the fun starts for the teams on April the 6th. Big festival for the public on the 9th, right in downtown Henrietta, right?
Yes.
All right, thanks, ladies, for being here. We'll let you get back to work because the countdown is on to this year's Turkey Fest.
Yes, it is.
And thanks for tuning in to Inside Texoma.